Hey guys, welcome to IELTS Energy. I am your host, Jessica Beck, and today I'm going to talk about what timing you need to expect on the IELTS speaking exam. This is very important, you guys. I am going to give you insider examiner tips on what my job is as an examiner, so you don't have to worry as a candidate. Remember guys, I was an examiner for 14 years. I did thousands of speaking exams, so definitely stay tuned today, guys. First of all, oh my gosh, Mars, our 3 Keys student Mars, he just got a 7.5 on IELTS Writing. That's right, a 7.5. I know that writing is so difficult for so many of you guys. So listen to that episode, guys. He is on our podcast episode 768. Go to allearsenglish.com/IELTS. You can see all of our podcast episodes and resources there. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So, thank you so much to subscriber Wei-Cherng. I hope I said your name right. So you said that recently on your IELTS exam, in speaking part 3, the examiner interrupted you and cut you off and said that time was up, the exam was finished, and you were wondering if this hurts your score. No, it doesn't hurt your score. In fact, it shows fluency, guys. If the examiner has to stop you and interrupt you, that's fine. It definitely doesn't hurt your score. It helps. It shows you are fluent and you can keep talking. So, short answer, no, it didn't hurt your score. It's probably good for your score. Let me get into details about what the examiner has to do, okay? So there is no mystery for you guys on test day. In speaking part 1, as an examiner, I am required to ask you 3 different groups of questions, okay? So the first group is always like home, hometown, work, studies, blah, blah, blah. The second group of questions and third group could be anything, mirrors, colors, hats, who knows? So I have to ask you all the questions from the first group, all the questions from the second group, and then the third group, as long as I get 1 question in there, that's fine. It just depends on how long your answers are as to how many questions I can ask, right? I have to keep such strict tabs on the timing as an examiner, okay? So if you're interrupted, it's not you, I'm just doing my job. Now for part 2, guys, again, strict timing. I have to give you 1 minute for taking notes and then 2 minutes for answering the question, all right? I cannot interrupt you during that 2 minutes, but I must stop you exactly at that 2 minutes. And then I also must ask you a closing question. Now, your answer to this closing question is not important. It's just I have to do it to finish up part 2. So give a really short answer for that closing question and then let me move on to part 3. Now, part 3, I have to ask you at least 3 questions. All right, sometimes up to 6 questions. Again, guys, this depends on how long your answers are, all right? But don't treat this like a part 2. Don't answer for 2 minutes, okay? The examiner will interrupt you. So, long story short, guys, it's not bad to be interrupted by the examiner as long as you're not repeating yourself, going off topic, and just like losing fluency, all right? So keep it together, guys. If you feel like you've answered the question, just finish and let the examiner do their job and ask you more questions. All right, guys, to see more of my examiner insight into a real student taking an IELTS mock test, go to allearsenglish.com/band. That's BAND. Go there, guys, watch the mock test, read all of my advice and scores. Okay, guys, I hope you're having an awesome, awesome day. See ya.
Bonus tip, get a 7 or higher with the All Ears English app featuring exclusive bonus video lessons with Jessica, Lindsay, and Michelle. Get the app now at allearsenglish.com/app.